Y'all, Jinafire is here. I am so excited. Okay, my name is Eli. This is my channel, Draculasia. Hi, welcome back. And I am stoked because look, do you see who has arrived? It is the Fang Vote Monster High Jinafire Long doll. Okay, we voted on this doll as a Monster High fandom and community. I want to say like January of this year. And now, some 11 months later, she has finally arrived. I cannot wait to unbox her. I will be unboxing her, so stick around if you want to see her out of the packaging. And she also came with this print. Like, are you kidding me? I'm going to take it out of the clear plastic so there's no glare. But it's on this like textured cardstock. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this might actually be the first Monster High print that I go get framed, because it is really, really nice. Like, I really wish this became the norm. Look at it. I wonder if you can see the texture. Do you see the texture of the paper? Gorgeous. I mean, shocked. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is amazing. And this isn't even the doll. This is just like a bonus, right? So let me set the print aside. There is Jinafire. This packaging is so cool, and I'm high-key regretting not picking up a second one to keep in box, but you know, I am very content with the doll that I have here. But here she is. She has this huge circular window frame, and a cool feature, it actually highlights the back of the doll as well, so you can see the details on the hairpiece right there. Very, really cool packaging, because you know, this intricate hairpiece is like kind of the crown jewel of this doll, and so I'm glad that you can still see it if you decide to keep her in box. Very, very smart on Monster High and the packaging team, like so cool. You can see it says Fang Vote right here in metallic gold. There is Jinafire Long's name, and then it says, "Thunder clashes as Jinafire Long rises from the sea in a fiery splendor, soaring above mist-shrouded mountains and toward the heavens. She is breathtaking in a gown that brings together all the most intrinsic parts of herself: fire and water, earth and sky, ancestral past and radiant future. With her dragon heart burning bright, she flies so high that even the moon feels within reach." That was such a beautiful write-up, and very short, precise, to the point, gorgeous, already obsessed. And then it says Mattel Creations. There's these wave details, these like dragon scales. It is just a beautiful, beautiful box design. Here on this side, you can see there's like a little tree right there. Is it a cherry blossom tree? I'm not sure. With some more waves crashing, Monster High Fang Vote, and then on the front, Jinafire's name once more with our gorgeous doll. There's my Jinafire. Look at her. Okay, I peeked. I had to see what she looks like. Her little mark on her forehead is off center, and it's so irksome, but I'm trying to, you know, look past it. But yeah, you see that? It's like not centered. What the heck happened there? But other than that, like, this doll is looking gorgeous off of initial first impressions. Okay, Fang Vote on the side. I have to get her out of here. So how you do so is at the top right here, you can undo these little flaps. I'm trying to like be careful so I don't mess her up, like so. Okay, and then same thing over here. Oh, this should slide up, and then the doll, I think, just slides out. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Let me flip this around. So yeah, pretty easy. I like to keep these boxes. I mean, I don't really have a use for them, but I just like keep them, usually toss them in storage or something because they're so nice. But here is the box. Let's see what she's looking like. Ooh, I love the inside with the dragon in the back on both sides right there. Do you see this? This is breathtaking. Like, I want this to be flowing free, so I'm definitely unboxing her. But yeah, look at them, the details with the shoes. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Okay, we do get a certificate of authenticity as well as the really cool doll stand. So I'll start unpacking her, and then we'll be right back with her out of the box. Jinafire is free. She is out of the box. She was kind of a lot to unbox. There was a lot of little plastic pieces, especially in her like wave water tulle skirt right here. Like, what do you call this? Yeah, kind of like a dramatic flowing train, I guess you could call it. Lots and lots of little ties. I am undid all of them and snipped them because I wanted to free this fabric and, you know, have it be as dramatic and flowing as it could be. But the rest of her was pretty easy to unbox, and here she is on her little custom doll stand. So right off the bat, before we get into looking at all of this doll's gorgeous, gorgeous details, for context, this was a Fang Vote doll that we as a Monster High fandom and community voted on for certain design elements to get chosen, okay? I'm trying to remember here, it's been some time, it's been almost a year, but I'm pretty sure we voted on the makeup, the hairstyle, the purse, the shoes, and the doll stand. And we had 2 options for each. So all of these things, all of these elements that we voted on, this is the end result, and this is the doll that we got. And it's kind of a fun little, I don't know, idea that Monster High does for us as a community to come together and have a doll that feels like we helped design in a way. And this doll was designed by Annalise Lau, one of the Monster High designers. She did a gorgeous job. I mean, I think this might be one of the best collector dolls, up there with Vampire Heart Draculaura, which low-key I think she also designed. So yeah, I really like these Monster High collector dolls that have this drama and extreme volume. Like, it really helps make them feel deluxe and collector and luxurious, and she definitely feels like that. And I really hope we get another one this year. So a con of this being you know, Fang Vote doll is she had a 2-week pre-order period after we all voted on the design options, and if you didn't buy that doll during that 2-week pre-order, you can't get her anymore. So I pre-ordered her, you know, in January, and I got her now in December. But if you want this doll, you can't buy her from Mattel Creations. You're gonna have to try going through secondhand options like eBay and Mercari, which is crap. It sucks. So, you know, this is kind of an awkward review. I want to highlight this doll because I'm so excited and show her off and go look at all her details. But if you didn't have a chance to pre-order her, hopefully you can get her for a fair price secondhand. I'm not even going to entertain myself and bother looking at those prices because I already have her. But yeah, that is one unfortunate downside to a doll like this that had a huge pre-order window. Like, maybe you just weren't collecting during the time, or you didn't know about this and now you know about her and you want her. Like, that does suck. I don't know if they're going to have extra stock set aside for like a future sale of this doll or not. I don't think they did that with Rochelle, so I really don't know. But, you know, I don't know. You never know. So keep your eyes peeled, but that is the context for how this doll came to be. Okay, with that out of the way, now let's get into all of the fun details. So first, let's start off with Jinafire's face. We decided on this makeup. She's got a side glance. I love her eyebrows. And then it's this very bold and graphic makeup. You can see the green is beautiful. There's kind of 3 shades of green. It kind of has a blue green that goes to a lighter green to a more like jade green. Love it. She's got these beautiful dragon green eyes, and then this pink petal detail underneath her eyes. I love this mark right here, this symbol. I just wish mine was not off center, but still gorgeous. I don't mind it. At this point, any flaw, any error this doll has, I don't even care, because I'm just so happy that I have her in my hands and that she's mine. And, you know, maybe she just put her makeup on a little lopsided that day. It happens, right? It happens. And then you can see right there, this like bottom lash right there is a little smudged. You really don't notice it, so I'm just gonna ignore it. You didn't see it. But another cool feature of her makeup is she has these pearls on both sides of her face, and it's like an actual pearl. Like, that is a physical pearl. Do you see that? Very cool. And then she has all of these nice sort of like pieces of jewelry framing her face. So there are her 2 earrings, and then she has 4 hair clips right here. They are held in place with elastic. So if you plan on like taking down this doll's hairstyle and redoing it, good luck, because this looks so hard to do. I'm just gonna accept it for what it is. I was thinking like, yeah, I might take this hair down and like wash it and redo it. Nope, this is so intricate. I'm not even gonna bother. And then these 2 hair clips, we have this red flower right here, and then this one's kind of like clouds. And then this right here is connected to her main hairpiece, which we'll look at. But look at this face. Like, this is beautiful. Let's turn her around. You're kidding. You're joking. Do you see this? I think we voted on this one. I don't even remember what the other hairstyle was, but I'm really glad this one is the one that ended up winning. This is stunning. And the hair is like sandwiched in between this like hair clip. Like I said, this is very intricate and complex. Look at that. Like what's going on there as far as mechanisms and making this possible? I have no clue. And I don't really want to fidget and mess with it because there's a lot going on. But you can see we got these like beads. These are separate pieces right here. These little pearlized droplet style like beads. They're just plastic. They're not actual like pearl beads or anything, but they are loose, so they do have some movement to them, which is nice. Some like little dangle. And then on the actual headpiece, or hairpiece, I should say, we got some red paint detail and some more pearlized paint details. We have these two dragons on both sides. Gorgeous. Like, this is stunning. And it is holding Jinafire's hair in place, which is her classic G1 hair blend, this green black color blend. I love this green hair. I just love green hair, so I'm a fan of this color blend. And it is very soft. There is no product. Nice, soft saran hair. And you can see her hair is tied back, and then I'll try and show you. It is tied, and then it is kind of up in her high ponytail. So that's how they did it. Oh, I have like little plastic bits I got to take care of right there. You can see them hanging out of her head. But there she is. Like, that is beautiful. I'm really glad this was the design that ended up winning because it is stunning. Such a cool piece. I wish like it wasn't kind of disheveled. Like, I need to kind of take care of it and fix it, you know, a little bit. But also, I noticed on mine, I have these 3 random hairs that were cut short. Like, what's happening? What's happening there? But I'll clip it. I'll fix it later. But beautiful, beautiful face, beautiful makeup, beautiful hair. 10 out of 10. Stunning. Okay, obsessed. Now, let me see. Real quick, I want to like fix this so they don't mess her up. There's like a little random like T-tie in there. Let me grab that. Yeah, see, like there's just little plastic bits everywhere. What I usually do is I try to trim these as short as I can, and then I'll just like push them in the head. So without clipping any of the hair, I'll just like clip that bit, and then I just take like my nail and just like push that into the head. I don't like to leave it hanging out because I feel like it's gonna snag the hair. This one's weird too. Like, what is happening here? Okay, this tie is really bizarre. I'm gonna investigate and figure out what is happening here. Okay, it was like a loose plastic T-tie. I just yanked it out, but yeah. I like to tend to those little plastic ties and push them in and clear them out because I don't want it to snag the hair and like mess it up over time. And I usually do that with all of my dolls, not just, you know, fancy collector dolls like this. But I want to show you, you know, all the little details. I don't know if I love that her hair is just covering her ear like that, because I like the ears, you know. I'm gonna move that up a little bit. I like to see the ears. That's a personal choice. So, you know, I'm just fidgeting with my doll. Yeah, I just think it looks better. I think the ears are nice. I want to see Jinafire's ears. Okay, let's set her back down. Okay, while I do not plan on messing with the hair, I will look at the fashion and try to see what's going on here. So for Jinafire's torso, she has this asymmetrical sort of piece on her chest in this nice gold plastic. You can see there's also some little beads right there. I really like on the shoulder. The earring is kind of obscuring it, but do you see that detail right there? That little spiky point is really nice. But like I said, this design is really busy, so like the earring covers and obscures that, but there's just so many cool details to one cover. And then the asymmetrical design does kind of carry through. So she has this one mesh sleeve right here, kind of as this billowing sleeve, almost like a bell shape with some trim on it. And then on this other arm, she has this green jade cufflink. I feel like this arm cuff was part of the purse options. Like, I think the red purse had a red cufflink, and then the green purse has the green cufflink. Like, it's coming back to me, but I'm almost certain that this was also a design element that we voted on. And it looks really nice against Jinafire's gold body with her scales right there. You can see a little tassel. If I turn it around, there's some more of the detail on it. Just stunning. And then I just like, you know, shoved her hand through the purse, and there's her purse. This is the purse option that we got. I thought the other purse was a little bit nicer, but this one is nice as well. It's this pearl that's kind of encapsulated in some jade. We have this dragon that has some gold paint detail with the simple red ribbon bow at the bottom. It is still really, really pretty and dainty and delicate. So, you know, maybe this was the better option. I just think it kind of gets lost against this kind of similar colored fabric, you know? I feel like the red would have really stood out. And then One thing that I love about Jinafire is her nails are painted. I love painting my doll's nails, so the fact that this doll comes with her nails already painted is obscene, absurd. Oh, look at that. Beautiful on both hands as well. Let me show you. Yep, on both hands. Also, there's this tie. Okay, she's got some elastic around her outfit, but you can see there's a ribbon tie for one of the, I think this like fabric piece right here. But I don't know, should I take off this elastic? There's a lot of things going on here. Okay, carrying on to Jinafire's fashion. Underneath this like chest plate, she has this purple satin bodice with this like mesh gold fishnet with this gold fabric. It's beautiful and it kind of matches what's going on down here, which we'll get to. But I like that little touch of purple, and we get that here in the lining. So there's some continuity between the color story here. And then as we go down to her waist, she has this plastic piece as well that is like a belt piece. It is so cool. Now there's these nice flowing clouds, symmetrical on both sides with more of these hanging gem beads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 beads. These pearl waist chains right here. What does it look like on the back side? Oh, that is one piece. Okay, this pearl piece is connected and it kind of flows and goes around Jinafire's waist. I'm trying to see, does this waist piece? Okay, there's no clip you can see right there. There's no clip on that waist piece, so you could probably theoretically just like yank this piece off. Maybe if you have to undo the pearls. Let's see. I don't want to break anything. Like, I'm so scared because this is such a nice doll. But yeah, I have no clue how to take this piece off. I don't want to just like rip it off, but there it is. There's these nice red knots right there. Very cool. That looks like an actual fastener, but like it's molded. You can't actually undo this piece right here, but still gorgeous, gorgeous little detail. And then I want to take it off so I can look at the skirt underneath. Let me figure this out. Okay, I was correct. You have to undo one of these pearls that get like fastened right there. If you just kind of yank that out, you can then easily just pull this piece off. As you can see, there is no like actual fastener. It's just sort of like sits around her waist. But this piece is stunning, gorgeous. This was not a piece that we got to vote upon. This is just already like part of the design for this doll, but gorgeous. I just want to take it off temporarily so we can see the like fashion underneath this fabric, because I really like this waist detail with this fabric that's sort of ruched around her waist, and you can't really see that with that piece over it, but that carries on over here. Oh, okay, I'm seeing something. I think this might be connected to this tulle over skirt. Do you see that? So there's Velcro. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this ruched black satin fabric is part of this water flowy overskirt right here. So I'm not going to take that off because I love that piece, but I'm just trying to get an idea of like how this is all constructed. You see? Okay. And then it looks like her dress is all one piece. So you see, here's the Velcro for the dress. We have the mesh net right there on the purple satin. We have the skirt piece, and it is all connected. It is just one long dress. So I'm trying to get an idea of like what the fashion is without having to take her off and then dress her entirely. So yeah, I'm figuring things out here, okay? Okay, before I put back on Jinafire's waist piece, let me look at her skirt. It is this beautiful asymmetrical slit, almost like a pencil skirt, and it's got this nice brocade fabric with this like gold embroidery detail. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I want to see on the other side. I can't really. I'm trying to show y'all, but like it goes all the way around is what I'm trying to get at right there. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And the fact that it's lined with this like purple silk satin. It's not probably actually silk. I'm just, it's really nice, but probably just like a polyester, but very high quality. Looks really good. And like I said, it matches the color here, which I really, really like. And it's just really nice. The gold is really nice against the black. I think that's a beautiful choice. And I think it helps kind of like balance this big, flowy, colorful overskirt. So I'm really happy with the design overall, what's going on there. And then let me show you how easy it is to reattach this. So let's see. I'm just going to put it back on. Because, I doubt everyone's going to be unboxing her. So I want to kind of share this process with y'all. Okay. This plastic has some give to it, but if you aren't careful, it will snap. So be careful. The last thing I want to do is break a brand new doll that I just get. And then you can loop that over and then just fasten this pearl right back there. Boom. Okay, there she is. How easy is that? Okay, let me show you what's going on as we keep looking through the design for Jinafire. So underneath her skirt, she has these really cool, almost a double layer of fishnets and tights. It's these gold tights with gold fishnets layered on top of them. I'm not gonna take this off to see fully what's going on here because this doll is so intricate, but I really love this design choice that they gave her. It just feels very luxurious and opulent, and I'm a fan. And also, this fishnet kind of scale tight is on her chest right there, on her bodice. So I like the continuity between the purple and the fishnet from, you know, the lower half to the upper half. I think it's a very, very smart design choice right there. And then she has her shoes that we as a community voted on. I have to say, I preferred the green ones because they were kind of like she was walking on clouds, you know, as she was rising out of the water. But this one's cool too. It's kind of like she's jumping on top of like a festival building or something, you know. You can see some lanterns, little window cutout right there, and then the dragon design on the heel. And they are tied with this red cord. I'm not even going to bother to take these off because this looks very intricate, and I'm not going to redo it, but beautiful. And another thing that we voted on was this custom doll stand. It's like she's splashed of water popping out of the ocean. Gorgeous. The other stand base was green clouds. I think I voted on both of the green cloudy options, but this in the end I think was the wise, better choice. I really prefer it. And I want to mention, she has a saddle stand, but she has these little like clips that her legs can sort of like secure to, so she's extra stable because, as you can tell, she's very dramatic and voluminous and big. So I really appreciate this little extra clip for her legs so she does not fall over. And then I feel like I've been talking about it the entire time, but I think the piece de resistance of this doll is this tulle overskirt right here. I mean, do you see this? Stunning. I love it. This is my favorite piece of the doll, and it feels so like opposite of everything else she has going on. Like this is very light, watery, flouncy, and then the rest of her design is very serious, right? Like very dark colors versus the contrast with this like skirt piece. I think it's gorgeous, and the design and the story is like she's rising out of the ocean, water's cascading behind her, and this definitely illustrates that. So I'm not going to shut up about it. Oh, there's her tail, but it feels like her tail's falling out. Let me push it back in. Yeah, when I unboxed her, the tail came off. So yeah, it's going to happen. It's kind of hard to put back in, so I'll do that later, but this happens. Here's her tail. Let's show it off. It's the classic Jinafire tail, same as her new G3 doll, but yeah, this happens, unfortunately. But there she is, head to toe. I'm just throwing the tail aside. There she is, head to tail, and she looks stunning. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy. This is a magnificent doll. One of my favorites. I definitely want to like fix up the hair a little bit and try to make sure that when I display her, she's not as messy and disheveled. But I have to say, Monster High really, really did their big one with this doll. Like, I've just had so much fun unboxing her, getting to explore all of her details. And I know I've seen the details. Like we've known what this doll looked like since like a year. We voted for so many of these elements, but to see her in real life and seeing the vision come together, it is so worth it. And I really hope we get another Fang Vote doll this year, because if this is like the trend and where Monster High is currently at, we are so lucky that this is like the quality of dolls that we're getting. Okay, I just shoved her tail back in. Like, it barely stays. You see that? There's just like a little hole right there, but there's not like a click or anything. Like, even when I try to pose it, it like gets loose. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it right there and not mess with it because I don't want it to keep falling out. Okay, now I'm gonna bring out the first Fang Vote doll that we had, Rochelle. I know a lot of people kind of don't like Rochelle. I like Rochelle, and I just want to see them side by side, and then we'll close out this video. here is Rochelle Goyle. This is the first Fang Vote doll that we had from 2023. And then here is Jinafire, the 2024 Fang Vote doll. I like both, but like, if you have two eyes, you can kind of tell what's going on here with Jinafire. Just feels a little bit more grandiose and deluxe. She definitely is like feeling worth that price point. I can't recall. I think these dolls retail for like $90, I want to say. Either 75 or 90, but I'm thinking she was like a $90 doll. So for $90, you want to get something that feels luxurious and deluxe. And I like Rochelle. I think Rochelle has a lot of haters out there. I am not a Rochelle hater. I might be a Rochelle apologist, but I think people are like comparing these two because they're both Fang Vote dolls. But if you look at Rochelle in like a vacuum, she's a gorgeous doll. But if you're comparing her to Jinafire, like, yeah, she might not win that battle, but I think not a lot of dolls are gonna fare well if they're being compared to this Jinafire doll, just because she feels so unique. She has also a really big silhouette, and I find that these huge silhouettes help make these dolls feel very grandiose. And I like her silhouette, right? She kind of has this bell shape. Some people, don't like that it's like that mermaid skirt trend. I don't think it's a mermaid skirt personally, because it doesn't cinch. Like mermaid skirts kind of cinch at the like calf ankle area. This doesn't cinch at that area, so it's more like a bell shape in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, but I still love this Rochelle Goyle doll, and I love Jinafire as well. I think these are both fun, cool dolls, and fingers crossed that we get a Fang Vote in 2025 and it's just as good as this Jinafire doll, because whatever doll is coming next has a lot to live up to. They have big, big shoes to fill because she's stunning. So yeah, that is all I have to share with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I unbox this Jinafire doll and look at all the fun hidden details that she has to offer. I'm obsessed. Like, definitely for the G1 alumni dolls, she might be number one. Like, I think she's better than Vampire Heart. I don't know. Yeah, I think she might be. Even with my little misprint, I don't even care. She's a stunning, gorgeous doll. So let me know down in the comments below if you managed to pick up this Jinafire doll. And if you did pick her up, do you plan on unboxing her or keeping her in the box? Because I personally think you should unbox her. There is so much going on, and I just feel like you can enjoy the doll 1,000 times more when you have her out of the box. And I know that's kind of a contentious topic. I'm not trying to open up Pandora's box here, but just, yeah, please comment, let me know what you think of this doll. And that is all I have to share. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My name is Eli. This is my channel, Drac Elijah. I love posting doll content, Monster High, unboxing, customization. So I'd love if you stick around and subscribe for more future content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.